This is Captivating Christian with your political news, and it seems that Michael Bloomberg is once again in the news. Democratic presidential candidate Michael Bloomberg admitted on Tuesday after a report that his campaign unintentionally contracted with a service that used prison labor to help make phone calls for his campaign. The Intrepid reported that Bloomberg's campaign, through a third-party vendor contracted with a New Jersey-based call center by the name of Procom, used prison labor. In at least one incident, it's reported that Oklahoma inmates were used to make phone calls on behalf of the New York City former mayor/billionaire's campaign. NBC News, however, has yet to independently verify the Intrepid's reporting. However, the Bloomberg campaign does dispute it. The Bloomberg campaign has went on to say that they've learned about this only when the reporter called them. Bloomberg has went on to make a statement through his campaign saying that but as soon as we've discovered which vendor subcontracted had done this, we immediately ended our relationship with the company and the people that hired them. Bloomberg has went on to say that we do not support this practice, and we are making sure that our vendors more properly vet their subcontractors moving forward. Michael Bloomberg's candidacy has already been under fire, however, from criminal justice reform advocacies who was skeptical about the former mayor's defense of the controversial policy known as stop and frisk. Back in 2013, a federal judge ruled that the practice was unconstitutional, saying that it was indirectly racial profiling that singled out Black and Hispanic men. Ahead of his late entry into the 2020 field, Bloomberg apologized for the policy while addressing a Black church, saying that he cannot change history, but, and I quote, "I want you to know that I realized back then I was wrong." So we shall see what this does to Michael Bloomberg's campaign. However, Michael Bloomberg has already spent $120 million on presidential ads for his campaign. Also, the Wall Street Journal has just done a poll putting him at 4% in the presidential 2020 candidate race, which I think that makes him top 5 or top 6. I think it's top 5. That would make him narrowing him out of the top 5 candidates with 4% of the vote thus far for the Democratic presidential candidate for 2020. So once again, we'll see what this means for Michael Bloomberg, him using prison labor to make phone calls, and also his controversial stop and frisk program, which in 2013 a federal judge ruled that the practice was unconstitutional. So we shall see what all of this means for the former mayor of New York City / billionaire. If this works for him, if this shows as a strength, or if this narrows out as a weakness. Again, be the change that you want to see. I ask that you like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.